Alright, sorry, I just got myself a little bit delayed. Hold on. Yee. See? Not everything's coming to my rescue today. Fragilities, thank you very much. How are you today? Thank you for the follow. Right, gonna get us set up. No. Oh. I just want to go home. There it is. What? Why did that stop? There we go. Right. Before we start properly, I just want to say thank you to Garbage Party, Anakin Skywalker, the Mr. Tony, your arguments are invalid, and obviously Fragilities, all for the follows recently. Thank you very much. It's those have been follows while I've been offline mostly, so thank you very much. Right, we'll get this to start up and then we'll fully go into it. Bring that down a little bit while we wait. Have we got sound yet? Yes, we do. That's good. Luke, hello. Yeah, unfortunately, I had a few days where it just wasn't going well for me. How are you anyway? Tim the Tatman. Jeez. You really got to get over that. I'm not Tim. I'm not that good. I'll switch that into mod view just so I can see it. We know you are. How about you stop putting yourself down, Tatman? Hey, well, first of all, you're calling me Tatman. I ain't even got a single tattoo. So, you know, combat that. I really love this intro music. Absolutely love it. It's only Snake Eater that beats this. Always based on irony. You familiar with... Yeah. Wait, you familiar with names on the inside of a cell? Yeah, I guessed as much. It's not something that I really... Well, I think my name fits already. I mean, I'm not that old. But I am old. Man, Mr. Man. Old man tap man. Not me. Sorry, there's nobody here by that name. Please try again later. Oh, Luis. Don't miss me. You could always send me a message on Discord if you want. Not right now, obviously. You hate being annoying, but how do you know you're being annoying until you're actually trying? Pics and vids. I'm missing something. Where is it? That one. You know, sometimes you just can't see for looking. You're either going to be sleeping, streaming, or working. No time for skinny ass boys like you. Dude, I'll always respond when I get a moment. I don't mind. I just mean, like, if you message me right this moment on Discord, I can't respond because I'm currently playing games, or I'm about to play games, more specifically. Right, let us get started with this game. And I don't know, wait, what? And yeah, irony again, as I'm skinny as you are, clean shaven on your face. Hey, there's nothing wrong with, you know, being ironic. Right, I need to go and try and finish this tonight. I'm off by 9 PM at the absolute latest. So sit back, enjoy. Let's have some fun. How to driving? Hey, that's good. I would be worried if you were crashing. I mean, would I be worried? I feel like I'd be worried, but I'd have no need to be worried. Right, That seems a bit dark to me. Oh no, spot on. Just the angle I'm looking at it. Had your cat B for years, doing your cat C. Alright. Wait, which one's cat C? What the frick? Climb up. Yeah, which one's cat C? Because cat B's car, isn't it? Standard. Ooh, I think I can get body armor this time. Can I? Have I already got it? No, I've not already got it, so I need to keep an eye out for body armor. B is 3.5 ton rigid, basically cars small vans. Cat C1 3.5 to 7.5. Small lorries, ambulances. Full Cat C is unrestricted, rigid weight, can drive anything. Yeah, that's good. So, how many lessons have you had on it? Okay, no body armor in there. Or there. Hello. Why is he ringing me? C and E is the unrestricted, rigid and unrestricted trailer, so Arctic wagons and drags. Okay.
Wet and miserable. This place is flooded. The seawater that's been pumped up is pouring into the building.
Now, you see, I've only got Cat B.
Listen, there's something I have to tell you about E.
I never took anything more than...
I'll get her out.
She's afraid of water.
Pass Plus.
What?
I didn't need it.
When she was 6 years old, she almost drowned with my father.
Over the years, maybe it probably would have been a bit more beneficial if I had gone a bit further than that.
We used to swim a lot together when we were
never
kids.
Really
in fact, she
considered
swam like
myself
a fish
needing
until
it
that day when she almost drowned.
or wanting to.
When the accident happened, I was in my room.
Never passed all my
I
theories
learned later
of
that
CPC.
EE was calling me for help. She didn't doubt for a minute
Just have
that I'd be
driving
there.
test proper to do. Phil
You could
once
see the
had
pool
an
from my
absolute
room.
video. Oh Jesus
But
Christ!
I didn't realize at the time that she needed my help.
Didn't help at all.
What were you
Instructor
doing?
and I booked in again for a test next week.
So Emma survived
All right,
the ordeal.
you can get it done. There's no problem.
But my
there.
father didn't.
So you blamed yourself and left your family.
No.
A little bit of time, a little bit of
seems to believe
patience,
that was
you'll
the
be
case.
absolutely
The
fine.
fact is, I betrayed her.
And
you
obviously,
think
it
she can't
also
swim
helps
because
if
of
you've
the
got a
traumatic experience?
decent,
I haven't seen her since that day, but
yeah,
yes,
a decent
I think so.
instructor.
I got a letter from Julie, her mother, after they moved back to England. In her letter, she mentioned that EE couldn't swim anymore, that she refused to even wear a bathing suit.
Damn. If she still can't swim, we're in trouble.
Ooh.
Level B1 in the core is pretty much flooded.
Look, maybe you can help her overcome the trauma.
You
Oh my
want
God, I did
me to
pass
help her
plus
get
2.
over it?
Wanna drive
It's
for
still gonna
11
take some time to
explode,
repair the
more
cam
than
off.
twofold.
Sorry, kid.
Won't be restricted
Emma's
to
rescue is
3.0.
up to you.
Okay.
Thanks. An underwater mission. Well, this is a first.
Hold on. So what?
Look, I'll see what I can
What
do.
do you need
I
for
suggest
buses?
that you
Is
drum
that
the, map of
the
building
C
in
and
your
D?
head, because you won't have time to look at it when you try to bring Emma out.
I'm counting on you, Raiden.
I covered most of
bus
the
and
core
bike
when I had to
license.
take out the C4s.
Are they se- or
If
are they
there's anything
separate?
you need to ask me, call me on the Kodak.
I'll do that.
Tell you what, Duck is never around when you need him. But here's his mascot. This'll do. Right, let's go. Watch out for the bombs. Keep an eye out for body armor. Because I want the body armor. Definitely. I didn't explode any of the bombs earlier, did I? Unless body armor's at the other end. Damn, my vision's fogged up. Cat A bikes, Cat B cars, Cat C lorries, Cat D bus. Each letter category has separate theory and practical. Plus E extension. So, yeah. Yeah, this is true. This is true. I mean, if you want to tow a caravan with a trailer, though, do you really go as far as all of it? Unless you're going to make a living out of it. No, let's get that open. There we go. Don't need the ration. Thank you, though. Right. That's where I came from. That's where I gotta go. I'm somewhat surprised that for a section of a building that's flooded, in the middle of the sea, they don't have a failsafe in place that's just forces the doors to lock and stay locked to prevent the water. But, you know, you only get D&E bus trailer if you pass Cat D bus independently. The lorry license doesn't automatically give you a bus license, but trailers are added for free for all other categories if you pass lorry C and trailer. And no, you can't take B&E independently. Like if you want to tow a caravan, now you can just take B and E. Don't need to do C and then C and E. Okay. Hey, look.
Unfortunately, hell had no vacancies.
That looks like a van. We shot him in the head. And he still ain't dead. Dance for me, monkey boy? Wait, we must have hit him because he's got a scratch. Lovely.
I thought so. Human muscles are quite eloquent. They speak out clearly what a person's next move will be. They even tell me which way a gun is going to be pointed before the trigger is pulled. But your muscles, they're different. This should be fun. Well,
see, Vamp is the Metal Gear Solid 2's version of Psycho Mantis, just not as good.
You knew I was coming?
You've become a nuisance. I can't let you interfere with arsenal gear. The girl is just ahead. She is of no use to us now. But she served us well as the live bait for the big catch. Crazy Ivan sometimes speaks the truth.
Wait, what?
Emma's alive?
She was some time ago. But the flooding has become quite serious.
You have to have B, C, or G already to do the
really
plus E
think
trailer for that license.
Hold,
right, so just
think again.
You said you can't. You don't get the plus E automatically.
Purified hydrogen bomb.
For bus.
Purified hydrogen bomb?
Why is that?
This is no ordinary.
Did I understand that right?
This weapon is capable of heavy hydrogen nuclear fusion using lasers and magnetics to generate heat-insulated compression. It was a top-secret project initiated by the current president, and Solidus has no idea of its existence. The clean thermonuclear bomb is at an experimental stage.
You only
and is
get
handled
D and
differently.
E bus trailer if you pass Cat
It
D
becomes
bus
launch-capable when
independently.
Arsenal is activated. A
Lorry
nuclear
license
threat
doesn't
still
automatically
exists.
give you bus license, but trailers are added for free
6
for
months
all
ago,
other
we
categories if
lost
you pass
everything
lorry,
we
C, and
believed.
trailer.
We were abandoned to take the fall in their cover-up. We were labeled as killers, responsible for
So,
the mass murder of
Do you
civilians
have
as well as our
to
own
pass
allies.
category D
And the
separately and then do a
public
plus
believed
E
every word,
for that?
turning a deaf ear to
Or
whatever we
do
had
you
to say
pass
to the
Cat D
contrary.
and get plus
Our
E
only
with it?
goal is to wipe them from the face of the earth.
I'm
and
only on about
destroy
the
this
Cat
world
D
of
for
deceit
the
they have
buses.
created along with them.
You're insane.
Insane? We might be the only ones telling the truth.
Oh, here goes
Final
nothing.
check for activating Arsenal has been completed. All Arsenal personnel report to your stations.
Well, it sounds like Arsenal's ready to go into operation.
Damn it.
You're still hoping that the girl can install that virus you're carrying around, aren't you?
You know?
It's a shame you're not going to be around long enough to hand her the program.
Neither
That
are
isn't
you, Vamp.
seawater, you know. It's a byproduct of the microbes contained in
Let's see who's gonna win.
Buoyancy is practically non-existent thanks to the high oxygen content. Once you fall in, you don't come up. Take a good look at your grave.
He's gonna throw us in the water.
Show me what you've got.
Alright. First things first. We couldn't get the body armor because I could not find it. But we'll throw down some C4. And then we're gonna throw a few grenades at him. Wait, what? Where the hell are... Oh, he's over there. You know what? Screw you. Where are you, Vamp? Come on. Back up, please. I'm getting lucky with some of these. There we go. That's the difference being on the very easy setting. I only want the dog tags. It's a shame you can't get one from Vamp, because that would have been fun. Then again, what dog tag would you get from Vamp? Right, so take me as an example. Like you, I have Cat B car, no plus E trailer entitlement, doing Cat C lorry. If I then do C plus E, I automatically get B plus E. Yeah, so it matches for the other.
Colonel, they've apparently
If I went to
completed
the
the final
standard
check
bus,
procedure
Cat
for
D,
Arsenal
a few
here.
years from now,
Find
I'd get
Emma
Cat
on
D
the double.
and E.
You've got to get her to install the virus program
Because
that
you
the president
have
gave
C
you.
and E
When
already.
you find her, take her to the computer room on level
So
B2.
so
in the
basically,
core of
you,
Shell
if you
1.
pass your Cat D, you do get your plus E for it anyway because you've already got it.
Snake, did you catch all that? I didn't make it on time. Arsenal's going active.
Yeah, I heard. The hostage rescue's
Lorry,
gonna have
bus,
to wait.
car, pass
I'm
trailer,
going
test
after
in the
Emma.
car, only
We'll
get
secure
car,
the
trailer,
computer
license,
room.
pass bus,
Looks like we
trailer,
can't install the virus
trailer,
program without
license,
Emma.
car,
Can't
pass
your
lorry,
partner do
trailer,
it?
test.
I would if I could,
Yeah.
but the security for this system is no joke. I need more time.
That's why we
Yeah,
need
it is.
her.
It is what I
Understood.
thought then.
I'll make sure you have
no,
your family
it's not what I
reunion.
thought originally. Sorry.
What's up?
Because
A lot of years have passed between EE
not
and
far
me.
off though.
Then you should see her, right?
I don't have the right to see her.
We can talk about this later. Raiden, I think you'd better get moving. Emma's in the locker room to the north, right?
I'm on it.
Cat C lorry license is powerful. Pass trailer for it and get trailer for all the categories you hold. That's good. Right. Do I need the RB6 ammo? What else is there? I took a couple of hits, but he's been healed, so I suppose that means nothing right now. Is Cat C lorry's biggest vehicle, so theory is if you can drive them with the trailer, you can drive everything else with the trailer. Fair point. I don't need AKS-74U. I've actively been trying not to kill everybody. I mean, I know I just killed Vamp, but I'm not trying to kill everybody. What's that one? Hey, tranquilizer for PSGT. You sugar. Stay down! Oh, that hurt. That's. Well, there's my body armor, though. I mean, it's no use to me now. Oh, no, that's a lie. I'll be able to use it later on. There we go. I'm just thinking, can I get this far before I act? No, you can't get this far without taking on Vamp, can you? Tricky and confusing at first, but basically you can get 9 licenses for 4 tests. Take card, then bus, then lorry plus trailer. It'll give you B plus E, C1, C plus E, C plus E, sorry, C1 plus E, C plus E, D1, D, and D. Okay. I don't want to get into all of them. I just want to get any items. I know which one Emma's in. Hey, C4, that's good. If I ever need a drive. Well, that's good to know. Hey, books. Yeah, unfortunately, I've not been driving for about 3-4 years. Probably 3.5 years.
Are you all right?
I do miss it. At some point, I'll get back to it, but not anytime soon.
Raiden, I'm getting you out of here.
Raiden?
Get me out. You're lying. Where are you taking me this time?
What are you talking about? I'm here to help. Here, I'll prove it.
It's kind of hard to
Do you
confirm.
have nanos?
But I braved it after
Well,
failing.
do
He was
you?
like, yeah,
I do.
I know what my dad's like.
Everybody on this project
Life,
has
but
them.
you know what? I'll give you a free
Okay, good.
retest
Let's
and
try.
put you with me. Can't complain. All right, so that's not too bad.
Can you hear me now?
Nanocommunication?
That's right. I have nano machines too.
Then you're not one of them.
Free retest
That's
and
what I've been
6 hours
trying to
training
tell
for
you.
nothing. That's
You
really
came to
decent.
rescue me?
Actually, I need your help
So
to
sorry,
stop
when did you
Arsenal.
say it was going
I
to be in a
understand
couple
you're the
of
only
weeks?
one who might be able to do
Because that's
it.
not even too
who
bad, having
told
to
you
only
that?
wait a couple of
president.
weeks if that's
Really?
the case.
I need you to come with me to Shell 1. Your brother's waiting for you
Sorry,
there.
that was a little
brother?
while ago when you said that as well.
Come on, we have to get moving. This place will be flooded soon.
Yeesh, 1,600 quid. I forget how expensive the big licenses are. I mean, I know it's everything for it, but I forget. I think that's one of the things that put me off at the time going for it.
We better move.
I can't.
Yeah, my driving license, unfortunately, I didn't pass first time. I was on my 5th. But theory went down really well, and I think I consider
me.
myself a
You
bit of
can
a better
swim.
driver.
You used to love it.
How do you know?
Not better
brother
than
told
anybody,
me.
just
He's
better
really
for
here?
it. I
That's
learned
right.
an awful
He's
lot.
here to rescue you.
I don't believe you. He would never come for me.
And I'm telling you he's here, waiting for us at Shell 1.
No! He left me, my mother, when we needed him the most. When my father died, all he could think about was himself.
Emma, we can go over all that later, but first we have to get out of here.
No! I hate water! It's hopeless! I can't swim! I can't swim!
You can do it.
I can't!
Come on, deep down inside, you know you can swim.
I can't keep my eyes off the
Hey,
water.
Maple, how are you?
The water, it wants me. It won't let me go.
All right, then close your eyes. I'll guide you.
Hold on,
I was injected with something. My
Oh.
legs. I have trouble moving them.
My bot isn't
Listen,
here.
Emma, just hold your breath.
Why is it
I'll
being
do
so
the rest.
mean? Well,
First we'll head to filter chamber
Maple,
2, then
absolutely
we'll take a
love you.
break.
Welcome in. How are you?
All I have to
I
do
don't
is
know where
hold
my
my
bot
breath.
is right now. It's gone AWOL.
How long?
Either
Just
that or
a
it's going
little
to be a
while.
week behind.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. That's how I got here.
Oh. Maple,
I
how
don't
are
think I
you?
can do it.
Have
I'm
you had a
not
good
good at
day?
holding my breath.
You'll be at
Look,
work,
Emma,
won't you?
I have an idea.
When you take out medical £55 theory.
Put your ear against my chest and listen to my
wow.
heartbeat.
Your heartbeat?
Yeah,
Count the beats. Don't think about anything else. When you reach 100, open your eyes.
yeah. I
By that
suppose when
time,
I
you'll be on
actually
the other side. Give me a
did
signal
all
if
my
you think you're
driving
running out of
test, it
breath.
will have cost
What
me
will
a
you
lot
do
more
then?
than that having to
I'll
go
swim
for 5.
faster. Hang on tight.
Hold on a second. I'll be back
Okay,
with you in a
let's
moment.
go.
Just trying to fix the
I'm closing my
bot
eyes.
being AWOL.
Take some deep breaths. 1, 2, 3.
Wait.
What is it?
Let me take off my glasses.
You know, you should wear contacts.
There's nothing wrong with my eyes.
Hmm?
I wear them for show.
Trying to be different from the other girls?
No, it's not like that. I like glasses. And there's this guy I liked who used to wear them.
Your first boyfriend?
No, somebody more important. Anyway, they bring me luck.
I see. Okay, let's go.
There we go. Maybe it'll work properly now. Has it worked? Yes, there we go. Right, let's prevent ourselves from drowning. Get some air. There you go, Maple. Maple, you're also one of the VIPs. You're one of my very, very important people. And it's lovely to have you here. Oh, bump, bump, bump! Damn! I really need to invert those controls. No, Maple, not me. Work and work, not a problem, Maple. It's amazing having you here. I will see you in stream later, most likely, because tonight's near, isn't it? So I'm looking forward to that. Right, so next Friday, 20th, second test, similar to the car license.
You did good.
I concentrated on your heartbeat.
Lucky I'll be able to do stuff like that when I want to.
It reminded
It'll be
me
fun
of
and
when
always
I was
wanted
a
to do it,
kid.
so why not? And it opens up job opportunities to travel, why not soon get the money back? That's not too bad then. So is that what you're going to do? Are you going to use it for you for job opportunities?
I remember my brother giving me a
I know you
piggyback
want
ride.
to do everything
I was
else,
sleeping with my ear
like
against his back.
caravans and
I
stuff
could hear
like
his
that.
heartbeat.
Tesco giving out 2k sign-on.
Sounds like you were
That's
close.
really
We
good.
were,
Is that with their
we were stepchildren
delivery
of our parents'
vans
second
or
marriages.
with their big
Wherever my brother went,
like
I
Arctics?
used to tag along.
Hey Nico,
My brother
hello.
didn't have any close
Welcome
friends,
in.
so he used to take care of me. We both wanted
I
to
hope
be
you're having a
loved
good day.
so much.
No
So much
warehouse,
that we used to
warehouse to
pretend.
store drivers, not store to
Pretend?
customer. Right, okay.
Yeah, we used to play house.
So that's the
My
big
brother
lorries
was the
then.
husband and I was the wife.
For a while, if I
But
remember
it was
right,
always
Tesco
make-believe.
were
We were only
doing
kids.
what were they
You
doing?
know what I mean.
They were
never had a
making it so
family,
that
but I
drivers
think I know what you
with their
mean.
own cabs were delivering everything. And I think they I don't know if they changed
Ryden,
that.
What's your status?
Self-employed, yeah.
I've got Emma Emmerich here. We've managed to avoid drowning.
Good job.
Oh,
Get
great!
her
We've
over
managed to
Shell
avoid
1 as soon
drowning.
as you can.
That's going to be
IR
hard with the
35
connecting
changed all
bridge
that.
on the upper
Everyone
level
is employing
destroyed.
that. Fantastic.
Didn't Olga say something about taking the oil fence at the bottom of Strut L?
Yeah, I remember that.
You should be able to go down by
Nico,
way of
have you
Strut
had
L.
enough sleep?
Try and get over
Because
there.
you were only
What about
streaming
Emma?
for like
She's been injected with something.
8
She
hours
can't walk without any help.
at the end of
Take
the
her with you.
like,
Free
what,
your
all
hands
night?
of any equipment and
That's
hold down
ridiculous.
the action button to give her a hand. To release your grip on her, take your finger off the action button.
we know
Emma
how
can
to
sit
move
and
Emma.
wait until you help her back up. And be careful. You won't be able to use any weapons while you're leading her. Now head for Strut L.
I want to see if I can
We're
get
on our way.
Emma all the way to the other end without without her actually being
Right.
seen.
We've infiltrated the computer
That's
room.
a
What's your
challenge in
situation?
itself.
Emma's safe. We're heading your way.
Or even
Good
without me
job.
being seen.
Shell 1's deserted. Looks like everybody's aboard
I've
Arsenal.
still got to get the
I
last
had to
of
look
the
at the
dog
system,
tags at the same
but there's
time,
nothing I
haven't
can do. EE's our only hope.
Right. I'll put her on then.
Huh? EE? What? How?
I'll use my Kodak as a relay. Here she is.
How?
EE?
I
Is that you?
I never had anything with either of those.
Easy.
I knew of them, but I never had
Why are
anything
you
with
involved
them.
with Metal Gear?
Huh?
You knew
Oh,
our
God.
family's dark history and still
Straight
got
into
involved?
giving her crap
What's wrong
for
with
being
you?
a part of all of
Should have
this.
known.
Answer me. Why are you repeating the same mistake?
I wanted to hurt you. I wanted to see you
That's
suffer.
nasty.
EE?
You abandoned me.
No, that's not what happened.
All right, that's enough.
Who are you?
Yeah, stop
I'm a
arguing.
friend of Otacon's, Emma.
Otacon.
Enough with the sibling rivalry.
That's not what this is.
We haven't got time for this.
I
Right.
kind of
Get her
disagree.
over here right now.
Seems exactly like what that is.
I-
Gotcha, Snake. I'll head over there with Emma.
Most of the enemies aboard Arsenal, but I suggest you be careful. Make sure Emma gets here in one piece.
Ryden, take care of my sister.
Don't worry. I'll get her there.
Hydrate. Thank you very much for the hydrate, Luke. I haven't added anything else on there yet. For now, I'll stick with the hydrate and see if I can add some more in the future. Come on, Emma, let's get you over the other end. Didn't mean to knock her there. Can't believe I've turned the Well, unfortunately, that's just the way it goes sometimes.
Emma, Snake and Hal are waiting for
Don't
us
be
in
like
Shell
that,
1's computer
Luke.
room.
Poor Emma.
I've got this disc
They
that
gave
the
her a
president
bloody
gave me.
sedative
This
or
disc
something
is
that
supposed to contain a virus that
stops
can
her
corrupt
legs from
Arsenal
working
Gear's
properly.
operating system. We need you to...
This is my program.
What?
Why did the president give it to you? Did something happen to the president?
Something happened to the president? Yes. Just say it.
President. He's dead.
What?
You actually wrote this virus?
It's not really a virus. It's more like a worm cluster. It's actually a delayed effect autonomous program that's designed to invade GW's cerebrum and render its nerve connections useless.
You know what GW is?
Of course. I created it.
Huh?
Because she's super
You look
smart.
surprised.
Well,
Cat got your tongue?
I'm sorry. How about the Patriots? Ever heard of them?
Yes, but I only know what I've been told.
Yeah, I know.
Can you tell me what you know?
I'm going to save
Sure,
anything like
but
that
it's
from
hard
now
to put
on,
into
though, Luke,
words.
for Discord, if you don't mind.
Right.
So,
Are you reading me, Emma?
I got to
Yes,
drag
loud and
Emma
clear.
all the way
The
over.
president said that arsenal gear was the Patriots' key to
Oh,
supremacy.
I've got to take her the long
That's as good a
swim.
description as any.
Long swim.
What exactly
Ugh.
is it?
It's a massive data processing system capable of controlling information on a global scale.
A data processing
It's
system?
funny you should say
That's
that
right.
because
the
I already
system's
did.
a social device for maintaining the Patriots' control.
You've lost me.
Well, in this day and age, information emerges from every direction and is freely distributed. A variety of information gathered by servers employing the latest in high-speed
Still sent you a
communication
message though,
networks
didn't
and
I?
P2P technology is rapidly
But you did
circulated
also
to
call me
individuals.
Tim the
In
Tap
fact,
Man.
the speed of this circulation process is accelerating on an almost daily basis. The Patriots seem to be afraid of this development. Apparently, they believe that their role will shift from dominant to
Yeah,
dominated.
thousands of
Let me
taps,
give you
so
an
many.
example. You're aware of Solid Snake's anti-Metal Gear activities, aren't you?
Yeah, I know a little about it.
Well, that's just a small sample of uncontrolled information. I can guarantee you the Patriots did not want Solid Snake's name publicized. Now, look at it like this. Political scandal, corporate corruption, up until
Some
now,
say Matt
the
has a
Patriots
tattoo
have
of his
managed to
face
keep a
on
lid
his
on
face.
these and other self-serving
What?
methods. But with their existing data processing system, they're no longer able to
Definitely not a
effectively
tattoo.
control the
This
flow
is
of
this is the
information
real
generated
face.
at the individual level. With the newly created system, they can fully regulate digital information.
Hold on.
High-level
I knew there
information
was
can
something
be categorized
missing.
in stages, given clearance levels, and deleted as necessary, never to be seen
There we
by the
go.
public. By deleting such information, the Patriots can shape the course of history as they see fit.
Somebody's bound to catch on.
No, the memory capacity, not to mention the lifespan of the average individual, is extremely limited. On the other hand, digital information lasts virtually forever. It doesn't deteriorate.
So?
The alphabet, 26 letters, right? It could have been 30 letters.
Luke
What if the 4
Schoolbay.
deleted letters were controlled by a program?
Never.
Impossible.
It's not. In fact, something similar is already underway. Do you know how many genes
Oh my
exist
god.
in an individual?
Luke, don't be the
About
guy
30
that
to
makes me put a
40,000?
time limit on it.
Right. That's what was announced at the turn of the century, but there's actually 100,000 according to the original theory advanced by the scientific community. Information regarding
Done.
the remaining 60,000 was suppressed by the Patriots.
No.
Why? How would you know? Do you know what a gene looks like? Did you count them yourself?
There are research organizations.
Of course. And their reports have already been subtly altered. They're even beginning to believe the doctored reports. GW is a system that allows the Patriots to decide what will be recorded in tomorrow's history.
So what we're talking about is one huge censorship system for deleting
This stream is the
information which
highlight of
might
my
be
day,
inconvenient
just
to
like
the
this message is the
Patriots.
highlight of chat.
Exactly. The actual
Um,
physical core
it's a
of the
highlighted
Cleveland
message
cat,
of the chat.
GW is installed in Arsenal. It's the only system in the world with an optic neural AI that has a parallel processing capacity of 980
Sup, tap,
trillion
man.
Hammets.
I suppose that being a specialist in neural AI and complex logic played a significant
You need to
role
stop
in your
using all your points
association
so
with the Metal
quick.
Gear project.
That's not the only reason.
What do you mean? I guess there are plenty of other reasons.
Yes, there are.
I understand.
Do you?
So Arsenal Gear was actually designed to protect the GW system, wasn't it?
Yes. It's armed with everything, including nuclear weapons, and is fully equipped with cyber-terrorist countermeasures. Physically and logically, it's the ultimate fortress for housing GW.
Why did you use all
But
of
is
your
the
points
AI
on
actually
highlights
capable of
anyway?
controlling everything?
No.
I might add
GW is only the
something
system's
major
core.
in.
It's
In
only for
fact,
deciding
we
what
have
data is
community
stored or
rewards
deleted.
for
The actual subsystem for executing the
playing
task exists within our
Metal Gear
social
Solid
structure.
1 on
What?
hard.
Do you remember the panic that gripped the computer industry
Can't believe
prior
they
to the
knocked
end of
it
the
down
century?
though for the first.
You mean the
for
Y2K
new builds
problem?
in the era that should
That's
not be
right.
named.
If you
I wish they
recall,
kept
our
standing.
government supplied the world with a countermeasure program. using
Nah,
the
you
internet
see,
at full capacity.
unfortunately,
The program
I
was
do
distributed to
go
every government
back past
organization,
there every now and
key
again, and
facility
I
throughout
don't want
the
to go
world.
back then.
In addition, the same
So,
program was included in an OS application for
I'm happy with
distribution
that for
among
now.
the public.
I wouldn't want
Let
to
me
go
guess.
back even for a
The
paintball
Y2K
arena, I'll be
countermeasure
honest.
contained a program designed by the Patriots.
Yes, and everything supplied from that day onward contains the same program.
Right, where is
Impossible.
the
Do you know how a
request
computer
queue?
operates?
Because that's
Do you
not
really know
coming
the basic principles on how data is exchanged?
Uh,
Nobody's aware
Imagine
of
a
it, but there's
teacher versus
subsystem
student
in place,
paintball war to
and it's
sign the
about to be
building off, though.
activated.
is that
That
why
would be
Solidus
funny.
wants to burn out every electrical circuit in Manhattan with a nuclear blast?
Probably.
Getting a
The
bit
overall
serious
system
there,
isn't
aren't you,
actually
Ryder?
complete.
What?
It still lacks the necessary factors for judging situations. I heard they were planning a major experiment in the next few days to provide complex data for GW to study.
Right, I've cleared the
And
hide
suddenly
rate
all this
requests
happens.
there.
Emma, it's not your fault. If it wasn't for
Now
the
that you don't have
terrorists-
enough points
Yeah,
left to
you're
redeem
right.
another one.
Well, I think that's about all I know.
Right. Thanks. I think we'd better head for the computer room.
My bird in the computer room. Is he safe?
You mean that overgrown parakeet?
That noisy, overgrown parakeet?
Ah, close.
Excuse me, he's a parrot. And he's my best
Probably
friend.
happened, knowing how bad that
My only
place
friend.
was. Wouldn't surprise me if
Well,
a teacher
the
got
bird's
paintballed
okay.
once or twice.
Good. Did you know that in the old days, miners used to take a canary into the mine shafts to detect toxic gas?
That's what he's for?
No, I really needed someone to talk to.
Right. I think we'd better get moving. We've got a little longer to cover than the last time.
I'll give it my best.
Whatever
Right.
you do, don't open your eyes.
Swim time.
A dead body, not a pretty sight.
Oh,
Once we get past it, it'll be too dark to see anything.
Swim time. Come on.
What are those sticks in your head?
these? They're lacquered chopsticks. They hold your hair in place. Did you know that they're pretty popular in Europe and South America?
Can't say that I do. You're not only cute, but smart too.
Oh, I'm much more than cute.
Lied very louder than the rest assessment.
Okay,
Head, I
let's
can't
go.
remember. Yeah. Send me the name on Discord. Well, that went well, didn't it, Luke? Must try harder. Go. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm going back the way I came. Don't do that. And avoid the bombs. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, 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 oh. Don't drown Emma. Ooh. I love how he had his moment where he was like, managed to get Emma out without drowning her. Like, that's the achievement of the day, guys. I didn't drown Emma. Nice one. I'll have a look shortly. Right. I've got to clear the bugs before I can do anything. Bug. Could say this game's a bit buggy. Get out of here, bugs. I don't think I have to clear all of them, but just stops Emma worrying about any of them. We can just move straight on. Right, so I think we've got 3 dog tags in this area coming up. So we'll go there. The first one should be Andrei Vigelinski. Andrei V. Galinsky, sorry. Get him with the M9.
Freeze!
Are you going to shoot me?
Unfortunately, yes. We'll take a knee. We'll switch to the trank because I really don't want... I really, really don't want to kill too many. Right, we're going to shove him in the corner because the next guy that comes out of the lift, we don't want him being alerted. Nice one, thanks Luke. Right, so Sleepy Boy. If I leave Emma there and go all the way down the corridor without her and get the other tags, that'll work, won't it? Because the other guard can't appear. The other guard can't appear. So, the guy on the south by the vent. Yeah, so Naoki and Ino. Yes, but if I get all of the other ones first and then go back and get his as I'm pulling Emma away, I don't have to worry about anybody else catching me in the act. So I'm going to do it this way where I'm just get all of them, get the last guy that's coming along. If Emma's in the lift, then the other guy can't appear yet. There should be 3 guys in this area.
Freeze!
There we go. Don't make me shoot you. Thank you. So yeah, that's Naoki Inu. I don't know how to say that. And this next one should be Hei Feng Wong. So I've got to take Emma out of the area, down the corridor. Oh, knocked her over again. Sorry, Emma. So we'll take her down the corridor, come back for the new guy. Do you know where the guard is whenever things head south? Oh no. Hold on, where's the other guard? He hasn't appeared. Oh, that... Right, so it must be the higher difficulties where the guard comes up through the lift. There he is. I like how he doesn't start moving until you actually move.
Freeze! No! Please don't.
So this one should be Hui Feng Wong. There we go. That's the last one out of this area. I don't think I need to get anything out of the room with the electric floor. Right, out here on the this is KL, yeah. KL has 2 gun ciphers and Neil W. Perry. So let's get rid of the cipher. Where's the other one? There you are. Damn it. There we go. Go and get the... Oh good, they replaced everything. Go and get this dog tag from this guy. No rush for Discord, but I need to be right back, so if you were going to check, I won't hear you. No worries. I'm going to check after stream, alright? I'm only on for about another hour, because I'll be going to work after that. Ooh, crap! Okay. Okay. That was easier than I thought it was going to be. Didn't think I'd be able to reach him. Up you get. Right.
Freeze!
There we go. Alright, no worries. Right, so we got Neil Perry's... Need to take out this fire. And then we can drag Emma all the way across. Rolling is faster when it doesn't switch to the crawl. So I've got to unequip a weapon and then just wait. Sorry, why is your OCD triggered? No. Nope. Nope. I'm not wasting a ration just to pick up another ration. Because trust me, by the time I actually get past all the rest of it, my health will be maxed out anyway. So there's pointless wasting it. Right, I think there's 2 guards in the next section, so let's have a look.
Damn it.
Instru L.
What's wrong?
This door is security level 5. I don't
Matthias
have card 5.
Buntrock is the
Damn.
next guy.
Giving up already?
Okay. Matthias Buntrock.
Ta-da!
What the?
Are you impressed?
You
You
should have told me.
you had it.
How inconsiderate.
Well, the truth is, I just remembered it myself.
You know, I like Emma. She's alright. But that was just mean. How am I going to do this? That floor doesn't make enough noise. I was hoping it made noise. Oh, come on. Hello? Anybody here? Who's that?
Freeze!
Oh, got him just in time. If that other guard had turned around. No! Get up! I did not mean to knock him out. Downsides of the other difficulties.
Freeze!
Don't kill me.
And he's out of there. Matthias Buntrock.
There's somebody there.
Right, so which is this guy? I knew it. He'd turn right back around again.
There's somebody there.
Freeze!
Oh, that was pretty decent. I wasn't expecting it to work that well. And he's down. So that one was Robert W. Goodnow 2. Oh, Goodnow 3, sorry. Then we got to take Emma down the oil fence. There's no more until the guy in strut E. So let's get Emma across the oil fence. Come on, Emma. Matt the Tap Man. I could have prepared and opened that door. Here we go. Right, the best part of this. Or the worst.
I have a question for you.
How
What
are
is
you
it?
with heights?
How do you feel about heights?
I can't say I like heights. The water's higher on my phobia list. Why?
Well, we have to go down a ladder.
How far down?
Just a little bit.
Why do I feel like we've had this conversation before?
How little is little?
About 130 feet.
Huh.
Think you can do it?
Would you take no for an answer?
How are your legs?
Better. The numbness is gone. I can climb down on my own.
Okay, follow me.
That's not so bad. She can climb down on her own, so she's not hanging off. If I'd have had to carry her at any point, I would have been a little bit worried about how you would do it and that how much chance there would be of dropping her.
The sunset. It's beautiful.
If we don't hurry, it'll be the last we see.
So true. Ciphers, guards. Guards are the trickiest. But I want to see if I can
Enemy
do this without the
soldiers,
guards
gun
seeing her.
ciphers. I don't think we're gonna be able to slip past all that. Looks like it can barely support one person. How much do you weigh, Emma?
Are you gonna ask me how old I am next?
If you go alone, I think you can make it across.
She could have just answered that. Knowing where she's about to go, she could have just answered it.
This is Ryden. Do you read me?
Yeah, what's up?
We've made it to the lower part of Strut L. We'll have to cross the water from here.
Can Emma walk?
Yeah, she's okay. The pontoon bridge doesn't look too sturdy. Emma's gonna have to cross it alone.
Right, the oil fence.
There are ciphers and several guards.
Yeah.
Right,
The
you're carrying a
oil
PSG-1,
fence.
are you?
Yeah.
It's time to play sniper.
Not bad. This spot gives me a good view of the targets.
You're going to have to cover Emma until she crosses to strut E. I'll get there and provide some support of my own.
Yay!
Thanks. Think you can handle it?
Working with Solid
I know
Snake.
the drill. I faced a similar situation in advanced mode level 4 VR training with the PSG-1.
Oh God, shut up
VR.
about your VR training.
Guess it's better than nothing. Make sure you don't hit Emma. Right now, with Arsenal's boarding in progress, security should be at a minimum. That doesn't mean it's going to be easy. Given the situation, they've probably got claymores in place to make up for the security shortage. Make sure you use your thermal goggles.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm heading for strut E.
Emma, are you reading me?
Loud and clear.
I'm gonna clear a path for you from here.
How?
Sniper fire.
You're kidding.
Trust me.
What if I fall into the sea? I can't swim.
You were doing pretty good a few minutes ago.
Okay.
Think you can do it?
Would you take no for an answer?
No.
Nope.
All right, get going. You'll be fine.
No more no's. Gotta be done. Right, we can't go up onto the second floor for this. I think I've tried it before, doing it from the second floor up. But let's see. So I want to try and do most of this with the PSG one. Damn it! God damn it! Right, how many other guards? Currently one on that strut, but we know it's not going to stick to one. Let's get the thermals on. Don't oh shit, crap. Give me the other one, because... Wait, where's the...
This is Snake. Can you hear me?
Yeah, nice and clear.
I've reached my sniping position on strut
Well, I tell
E.
you what,
I'll provide support fire
he
from
arrives
here.
an awful
Right.
lot sooner
Do me
on
a favor.
this
Take out
difficulty.
whatever I miss.
Just call me when you want me to shoot.
But where are the claymore mines that are supposed to be on the bridge? There's supposed to be claymore mines along the bridge. Nope, she's been seen. See, there's always more guards up here. Damn it. There we go. I'm not much of a sniper. Cypher. I don't think any more guards appear once she's on there. So for now, it's just a case of getting rid of any of these ciphers that come along. Damn it! Dropped below just too soon. Is there going to be one up top? Nope, she's safe. For now. Right, I need the directional mic because I gotta hear Johnny.
Phew. Safe, I guess. If I managed to get this far, it must be thanks to that Raiden guy. But he's... Well, what is the deal with him? He's got a weird name. The dress is pretty weird, too. And I'm not really sure about the way he holds my hand and things. He's easy on the eyes, though, so I guess I can let that slide. But I got my own ideas about that hair. I wonder if it's... Must be.
She thinks it's a wig.
I could ask him later. But he probably get ticked off. I'll leave him alone.
I like Emma. She's funny. Right. The other guard that's going to come around there, I need to watch for him. Where is he? Come on. With my luck, he'll come from the backside rather than the... Oh, nope, there he is. Got him. Don't think I've ever... Oh, there we go. I think there's only two. There's no more ciphers about at the moment. Oh, there's one. Oh, hey, Snake. How you doing there, buddy? Alright, I can't see any ciphers, which is great. And Emma's on the center tower, so... PSG1 and we will directional mic. Now we get Johnny.
Freeze! A girl?
A girl?
What are you doing here?
It's not by choice, thank you very much.
Oh,
You're not gonna shoot me.
no.
Why not?
Stay away from good-looking women when you're fighting. Otherwise you'll get hit with diarrhea.
Huh?
One of the few things I learned from Shadow Moses.
What are you
I
talking
love it.
about?
Ancient history. Don't worry about it.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but does this mean you're letting me go?
Well, you could have found a nicer way to say that, but sure. Better hurry.
Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Just run like hell.
Oh no, my stomach!
Not again. Zen.
Just get up fast, okay?
Zen, hello.
Wait!
Hold on, let me pause that and we'll head back over here for a moment. Hi, how are you? Nico, hello. Ooh, thank you for raiding with a party of 11. You wonderful people. How are you? Zen, how did it go? Sleeping. Oh. There you go. What was it you were playing? Because I was watching earlier on. What was the name of the game? Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. A lot of people stuck around for you there. Absolutely loved it. It was really good just listening along the entire time. Really grateful you stopped by before I stream, everyone. Octopath Traveler, that's it. All credits to Baku, yeah. Lovely Baku-san. I haven't seen Baku in a while. He'll have gone off to sleep as well, won't he? He was up late. Oh dear. Absolutely love it. Thank you very much for coming along. I don't know if you've played Metal Gear, but this is my second full playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 2. He's everywhere. Yes, he is. He's absolutely everywhere. Love it. Yeah, so I'm just in the process of guiding a young lady called Emma, who is going to bring down Metal Gear with her virus. Absolutely fantastic. And he pops out from anywhere. Yes, he does. I'm going to switch back. We're going to get Emma across this oil fence. And then we should have quite a few cutscenes. And we can talk then if you like. So just bear with me a moment. Right. So.
What?
What's your name?
Don't have one.
Huh?
Okay, fine. It's Johnny. Oh, I'm not gonna make it.
Hey, if we run into each other again...
I'm sorry, you've literally just missed that moment. It was absolutely fantastic. Hey, Best, how are you? Where have you been, buddy? It's good to see you. Thank you very much for the follow. Right, Emma's back on the oil fence. I need to switch over to this. I don't think I need the PSG-1T. And there's no claymores on this difficulty. Yay! Just need to wait for her to get in the middle, around about there. Been at work. I'm not so bad at all, thank you, Best. I'm due to go to work in just over half an hour, so I'm making the most of my time. I wanted to finish the game, and it doesn't really go that fast, unfortunately. I don't want to skip any cutscenes, so that makes it a lot longer. Oh, right. This is going to be the section. Hold on. Am I missing any? No. Don't waste a bullet. Right, here it is. Holy shit, where did you come from? Snake, you're not doing a good job. She only needs to take like 3 more steps. It's all good. I need to rest again though. Prepare for the first dose of vaccine shot, but I'll go ahead and leave a lurk. Thank you very much. You'll be so much happier once you've got that vaccine. Take care of yourself. Get yourself something to drink. Grab some food, some sleep, anything that you really need. Here we go. It's all kicking off now. He could have taken that shot. I don't want to kill him. I don't want him to kill her either. That was easy. I didn't shoot him with a bullet. He shouldn't be dying right now. Although that's quite funny. I love it. Emma! Oh no, Emma. Stay alive. We need you. So I maintain that cipher was on Snake's end and it shot Emma twice, and it is now Snake's fault that she got shot. I'm going to grab lunch, probably be back in an hour or so. I'll be working. Nico, don't worry about it. You take care of yourself. I'm going to find somewhere to take us once I'm finished, which will be in about half an hour. So you might find when you come back, you'll be somewhere else. All right. Thank you very much for being here.
Raiden, Emma's been stabbed.
That bastard.
How bad is it?
She's conscious, but the bleeding's bad. I'm
I
bringing
think
her
we've
over
got
there
about
right now.
5 to 10 minutes
Right.
worth
Get
of
that disc over here as soon as
vid-
possible.
uh,
I'm afraid
cutscenes
her
now.
time's running out.
I'll be there.
They're all great little moments. I love these stories. And then, once we've done this, we've got to get down to the room on the central strut. So we need to get one more dog tag, and then we only have Iroquois Pliskin at the end.
Snake. what's
Luke,
your
thank
situation
you
over
very
there?
much for the
Emma
lurk.
seems to be, doing something to GW's defensive capabilities. All we need now is your disc. You'd better hurry. I
Right,
don't
let's
think
get
she's
this
gonna
run
make it.
going.
How's the bleeding?
She's... Just get over here. You'll find the coast is clear with
Saba
everybody aboard
Millet.
Arsenal right now.
Really?
Understood.
In the small room down the stairs in strut E. Right, that's fine. So we'll head to unlurk. I don't have an unlurk, although that's a good one to add in because I've never thought about having an unlurk. Oh, poor guy. Look at him, he's having a right good time and I'm about to ruin his day. That's right, dance for me, baby.
Freeze!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Are you going to shoot me?
In the leg. I'm sorry. What was his name? Saba. I don't want to kill him. Me and PE? Joke's on you. I barely did any PE. Right, so now it's cutscenes mainly, and that's about it. Iroquois Pliskin is the last, and we can't get that for a long time. I don't think there's any more guards anywhere. I just got to clear the ciphers. And hey, Baku-san! How are you? I don't talk smack about you, Baku-san. You don't stream. So, you know, how can I say anything that I shouldn't? Hey, it's great having you here, Baku. Yeah, Baku, just like I don't stream. I'm not streaming right now either. Right, have I missed any? I do need the thermal goggles. I've got to check to see if they've replaced anything. No, great. Right, flippy flippy. One day Matt will come watch me speedrun this game. Luke, you know I don't like speedrunners. Oh, crap! There's those thermal goggles. And my claymores are full. Even worse. Right, let's switch to the mine detector. There were only 2 of them. And what are the chances? Oh, I know why they've put it there. They've put it there because on a higher difficulty, you're going to get the node. We'll take the chaff grenades. What do we have in the next section once we get all our stuff back? Stun grenades might be useful. Stingers are stupidly low. Jesus. Right, no, it's okay. Maybe I don't like... What's with all the bugs? Someone call an exterminator. Oh, shit. Oh. I cleared it. I don't know how, but I cleared it. That's nightmare fuel. Holy crap. Never seen that before. Exterminator. Oh my god. I thought my jokes were bad. Jesus. You haven't seen one of my streams yet, just wait till you do jokes
How's
galore.
Emma?
Hey, that's fine.
I think
Bring
he
on
got
the
some
jokes.
internal
I
organs.
enjoy them.
We can't stop the bleeding.
I'm just saying I thought mine were bad, and that's another level.
I'm here.
Emma,
Got the disc.
stay alive. That reminds me.
Emma set everything up. Apparently, all you have to do is pop in the disc. That should insert the virus into the AI.
Need to sort my
Is it
phone
working?
contract out moving from O
Just
to,
leave it to Emma.
EE. That's not so bad, Luke.
What the?
An antibody agent?
Damn! The connection's been cut.
Is the
It's-
virus upload complete?
It's almost
Don't
like
think so. The count
they
stopped
gave
at
it a
90%.
virus. Wow.
I don't think Emma's made any mistakes. But a portion of the worm cluster might have been altered after the disc left Emma's hands.
By the Patriots?
Will the virus still work?
I have no idea.
I did. I completely missed that. Because I thought...
Hal is...
I don't know what I thought. Luke, I'm so
Is
sorry. I
everything
missed
alright?
that one.
It's all right. Everything's all right.
Everything's working perfectly fine, Emma.
At least I won't be adding another page to our family's dark history.
Yeah, everything's
right.
fine.
What
So
if the
that's
virus
what?
doesn't
4
work?
members
Either
of the
destroy
Emmerich
that
family
thing
that
or take out
contributed
Solidus and his
towards
How
Metal
do we
Gear.
get on board?
You don't
think
come
we
by my
can.
streams, you don't message back on Discord,
Unless
you don't get
somebody
my
inside
jokes. Our
gives us a
friendship is
hand.
ruined. Stream more.
Hal. I always...
What is it?
And I did message you back on Discord. I just asked you to wait till later. That's a lie, Luke. That's a
to see you
that's a
again.
lie. But yeah, I have no excuse for the jokes. I'm so sorry.
You
That's
don't hate me?
that's just it's unforgivable.
I never wanted to get in your way. I never wanted to hurt you.
Emma.
I thought that with Arsenal, if I followed in your footsteps, I could be closer. I just wanted you to look at me. Look at me as a woman.
I could never do that.
Don't be so honest. It hurts.
Sorry.
You'll have to DM me.
Can I
Do you have one at this point, Luke?
Sure.
call me Emma?
What?
Please call me Emma.
Call her Emma. Not EE, Emma. Tuesday to Saturday, 6
What's
p.m.
wrong,
and
EE?
every second Sunday, 7 p.m.
Emma?
Hold,
Emma? Emma?
Luke.
Emma?
Currently, it's
Answer me.
after 6 p.m. on a Tuesday, and you ain't streaming, unless I'm missing something. So something tells me that's lies. So what happened to Saturday at 6 o'clock?
I didn't.
I got no notification that you were on, and I've got you followed. At this point, I'm starting to believe you're just as bad as Baku, but
I had a relationship.
you actually don't stream.
She seduced me. And it went on. My father's death was no accident. He took his own life. It was my fault. All my fault. Forgive me, Emma.
Emma. How? You got me. 2,500 followers on affiliate pretending to be a streamer in random chats with people I apparently went to school with. Hey, Luke. If you stream and I'm awake, you know for a fact I'd like to come along. So if you're streaming at 6 o'clock tomorrow, I'll see you then.
Attention! Arsenal gear is ready for launch. Evacuate the upper levels immediately.
Poor Otcon's ugly
Sounds
crying.
like they're cutting this area loose. What do you mean?
It means we're gonna sink.
We have to get the hostages out.
What about the camera repairs?
Done.
We won't be
What
able
about
to
all
get
those
everybody
guards that I
aboard.
put
We'll
to
just
sleep?
have to take as many as
What
we
about
can.
them? Are they going to get them out?
Won't be able to come with us.
6 p.m. Oh,
We will be commencing the countdown shortly. Personnel
yeah.
in the upper levels,
Never,
head for the
never.
evacuation area immediately.
I'm always the
Oh.
survivor.
I always forget about Sniper
Why,
Wolf. Wolf, come on. Get over it. It was 4 years ago, dude. And she didn't even like you. She made it clear she didn't
Otacon,
like you.
take care of the hostages.
What about you guys?
We got other arrangements. There's our ride out of here. Anyway, we're gonna have to sink that thing if the virus doesn't work.
I should be going with you.
You've got your job. We've
At
got
least he got
ours.
the
You mean
parakeet.
I'd only get in your way.
Wrong. Only you can save those hostages. Got it?
This is true.
Right. Listen, the two of you won't be able to destroy that thing. Eliminate the enemy. That's your only option.
Eliminate the enemy. Or steal a Metal Gear Ray. I would have loved. It's like, you've got to go up against Arsenal, right? It's the platform in which you're about to enter. How the hell do you destroy something like Arsenal? The first time I was playing, it's like,
Try to
how
get
do you
as many
destroy that?
hostages out as you can. It's a short flight to the shore, so don't
The
worry
bro
about
handshake.
overloading the cam off.
Leave it to me.
with a 4-3-3.
I repeat, personnel in the upper levels, head for the evacuation area immediately.
Hold on, is that a football joke? Because that means nothing to me.
I miss you. I miss you.
He's got a permanent reminder of Emma. Yeah, Luke, definitely. Not that I know football anyway.
You and me, we're the same.
Even if there were, Luke, I wouldn't have known.
Both you and I, we were always alone. Always. We only wanted to be loved. We were always waiting. Waiting for somebody.
Hey, good on him.
Somebody who would love us. But
Honestly,
we were wrong.
not somebody that I would know.
You can't wait to be loved. You have
Because
to go out and find
I
it.
don't know football, so I wouldn't
4
know
years ago,
that they do.
I realized that you can't just wish for a happy family. You have to make it happen. I only wish I knew that sooner. I learned that I could love. As you probably did. Emma.
You think he's gonna be okay?
Of course he will
He's
be.
tougher than he looks. Consider it done.
Now, how do we open this?
How do we consider it done? Apparently it stopped at
You can
90%.
come out now.
A
Ninja?
What the?
Arsenal's going to take off. We still need you to take care of a few things. This time, do not fail us.
Snake, what's this all
Mr.
about?
X.
Bedtime, Raiden.
Tried to go deep throat in the first one for this, but
Changing sides
instantly
now?
changed it to Mr. X.
I don't recall saying I was on yours.
Damn it. You!
Ready for some shut-eye?
Ooh. Raiden going down. It should do, yeah, Luke. Oh, we've got 11 minutes. I might have to get us into Arsenal and leave it at that. Yeah, Luke, instantly, no. See the size of Arsenal gear there.
Jack, are you reading me? Do you want to save your mission data up to this point?
I don't... No. No. No.
Is he still alive?
He was when Olga brought him in.
It is.
I've checked
I'll be
everything
setting off
including the
to work
genomes.
soon,
There's
so
nothing on this guy.
let's make the most of this.
NSA, CIA, FBI. He doesn't exist in any database. He's a non-existent operative
We've got
from a non-existent organization.
Pandemonium.
I suspected
and
as much.
They're doing
However,
marbles
I
on
know
stream,
this man.
so might take us over there.
Wake him up.
Luke, don't worry, I will. Here we are.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Jack.
the Ripper.
You know this fellow?
You remember me, don't you? You've grown. High concentration of cerebral implants. Have they altered your memory
Hold my breath.
too?
Hold my breath. There we go. No faith in people. Well, still don't worry. I can't say anything more than that.
This is my son.
You just have to
I
wait.
taught him everything. Jack. I never thought I'd see you
Convenient
again.
ocelot placement.
You... No.
We'll wait.
You don't remember. Your name, your skills. Everything you know, you learned from me. The 80s. A civil war. You were one of the best among the child soldiers that fought in that conflict. When you were barely 10 years old, you became the platoon leader of the small boy unit. At the time, your outstanding kill record earned you several nicknames, including White Devil and Jack the Ripper. Jack, I was your godfather. I named you. When the war ended, you disappeared from the relief center.
Remember Tim the Tap Man? I
wondered
know
what
everything
happened
about
to
you.
I should have known they would recruit you.
Yeah, okay.
It's an interesting coincidence.
If he's a lackey for the Patriots, I doubt
Anyway,
he knows
what's wrong with
anything of
Dixie Chicken?
interest.
What should we do with him?
We'll use him like you suggested.
What about Dead Cell?
Ignore them. Happening again?
Could it be that he's here too?
In another
Liquid
hour, we
taking
demonstrate
over
the
again.
power of Arsenal gear.
Attack with standard weapons, of course.
Yes, proceed as planned.
At last report, all is well with GW.
How about the troops?
The men are being refitted with Arsenal gear equipment as ordered. You're the spitting image of Big Boss.
He is with that eye patch. That eye patch fits
Is
so
that
well.
so? Perhaps I should be grateful to this kid for that.
This situation, I find it very nostalgic.
Where am I?
Why, inside Arsenal gear, of course.
Yeah, Ocelot, of course.
Actually, we're also inside the memory of
Sorry,
Moses.
sitting image of Big Boss. Sitting image.
I'll take this back. You don't need this anymore, do you?
It may be on the wrong guy, but that doesn't
A
matter.
foul wind is blowing. We shall speak again.
The point still stands, doesn't it?
Don't move. Stay as you are. We're being monitored by a camera.
What are you up to?
I'm switching over to nanocommunication.
Spelling it was nothing. What? There was no argument.
Mr. X? Ninja?
I actually thought
It's
you'd
me.
intentionally
I thought you were
put
the leader
sitting
of the
image.
Russian troops.
No, that was just a smokescreen.
A smokescreen?
I was sent to provide you support.
Support? Who sent you? The Colonel?
No, the Patriots.
What?
I deceived my troops, betrayed them.
But why?
My child is being held hostage by the Patriots. It all started 2 years ago when I lost my father during the tanker incident. My men and I had nowhere to go, so we joined forces with an illegal Russian organization.
Can Solidus lend
Russian
riding his
mafia?
patch for
Something
obvious
like that.
reasons?
Actually, I learned much later that it was a subordinate organization
don't
of
know.
the Patriots. I was expecting
That's a
at
good
the
question.
time. When I gave birth to my child, It turned out I was in a hospital run by the Patriots.
Right, I think what I'm going to try and do is get to the ascending
My
colon,
baby is being kept somewhere in this country.
meet Snake, get his dog tag,
No.
and then save.
Once a month, they send me a photo of my child via network. I've
Can I
never
do it
even held the
in
child
4
my own
minutes?
I see. Given your situation, nobody can blame you for what you did.
arms. That's your opinion.
What about Snake? I thought you were enemies.
He
Yes,
was
the ascending
responsible for my
colon,
father's
Luke.
death. Actually, we owe him our lives. 2 years ago, they were responsible for getting us out of the sinking tanker
You know for a
alive.
fact this is just going to end badly because it's going to be 4 minutes of
So you were
cutscene
partners since the incident?
No, I only found out the truth
with
shortly
3
before
minutes
this,
left.
Huh?
when I confronted him here.
You fought with Snake? When?
Well, it was around the time you were holding hands with that girl.
Snake.
No, didn't mess up at all. The cutscenes can
So
finish
you joined
and
hands with him to pay back a debt.
I'll save it even if
mutual
I've
gain.
gone on the
Mutual
raid.
gain.
My job was to assist you. If Solidus gets away with Arsenal, your mission is a
Nobody's
failure.
going to miss anything
Patriots
really.
would judge
The
that
only
as
thing is they're
failure on
talking
my
about
part and
Olga's
terminate my
baby,
child.
the
Putting it
Patriots,
simply, my
Solidus.
child's life
That's about it.
depends on your success.
So you did it all for your child. But why would the Patriots want to help me? Are they hoping I'll take Solidus out?
No, you're just like me. We're just pawns.
You can't
Pawns
tell
for
any,
what
any
purpose?
language and let me prove it.
The S3 plan.
Huh?
You'll figure it out sooner or later, but I wonder if you'll handle the truth.
What do you mean?
Listen, we haven't got time for this. Solidus will
Luke,
commence his attack.
can
any
you
minute.
prove that you can
He's
do
got
it
to be
without
stopped.
using Google?
What about the virus?
No results so far. I think the Patriots have tampered with the program.
Will it work?
I don't know.
Get me out of this thing.
Not yet. I'll release your restraints after I leave this room.
Where's my gear?
Snake's got everything. I couldn't bring it here.
And where do I find Snake?
The passageway ahead leads to a hangar. He'll be waiting there. I gave him a card key for the hangar.
Does Snake plan to destroy Arsenal gear?
No, even for Snake, it's impossible to completely destroy this thing. The only option is to stop Solidus and his men.
What are you going to do?
Stay concealed. That's my role. I still can't afford to be discovered.
Olga, you can't keep this up. They're bound to find you.
Listen, I'll free you in a little while. Brace yourself.
Oh. Right, yeah, we're not getting to the ascending colon now. I'm starting up the raid. We're going to go to Pandemonium. She's doing marbles on stream, so we'll be able to go in, say hi, and it's time for work. Yeah, I've got to get myself sorted for work. Come on.
Jack, are you all right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jack, is it true?
She's going to
what
talk
Solidus
for a while.
said?
Yes.
It's
So
unbelievable.
while they're doing that,
Drafting small children, sending them to war? It's not allowed under international conventions.
ICC rules don't mean a lot in war. Someone told me that there are over 300,000 children in combat right now. I was just one of them.
all it is, she's
So
just
you
talking about
remember.
his past.
I thought your memory had been
Once they finish this,
manipulated by
he'll be
them.
released from his
It was,
restraints, and
but I
I'll
have
save it.
nightmares every day. Pieces of the
So
past
let's
I can't put together.
carry on with the raid.
Why
Thank
didn't
you very
tell
much,
me?
everybody, for coming
Couldn't
along.
begin to understand.
Thank you again
wouldn't know
for
that
the
until you
raid,
try me.
Zen.
I didn't want you to
Follows, best. That was
get hurt. There was
very-
never a
very
real
much,
reason for me to fight.
welcomed.
that someone
Thank
put a
you.
gun in my hand.
But yes, best
someone
fragilities.
was him.
Your arguments are invalid.
It wasn't your fault.
Mr. Tawny,
If I
Anakin
survived the day's
Skywalker, Garbage
fight,
Party.
I
Thank
was
you
praised,
all for the
fed,
follows.
and had a bed to sleep in. I think I was only 6 when I held my first AK. But I'm not even sure of that.
And
Jack.
I'm not like Snake. I never questioned why we fought. There was no purpose, no way out. They give you a gun, you ask how many to kill. If you didn't, you were the one they shot instead.
It's okay. No one is blaming you.
We were shown Hollywood action films every day. The kind with macho guys and big guns. They call it image training. They built us from the ground up into killing machines. We were fed